So this video is on, it's on painting, spray painting baseboards and the casings, the trims for the doors or casings, and any other parts. So this is the tool I have. Is the Wagner. It's a Wagner, and I just, it's a simple tool. I think it cost me like $80. I had this one, which I bought used, and I was having some problems, and at this time I don't have time to be troubleshooting problems. It could be something simple, but I just want to get this done. So I just want to show you that if you have an open space, whether it be a garage or wherever, and it's time for you to install baseboards or trim, I would say it's probably easier to just buy new ones. If you're willing to do that, buy new ones and pull the old ones out. It depends. Well, this video is on just painting and just ideas of painting. It's not about advices on what to do on your project. But so basically, it would be something like that, where if you have baseboards like that. The way I'm doing it is I'm just aligning them like that and spraying. Since this has the, I don't know what they call it, OG or on this side. So what I'm doing is I'm spraying this side first at a kind of like at an angle to try to just get the grooves here, and then once I reach the other side, I'll come back on the other side and I'll return on this side, spraying it from the other angle. That way I can get both outside angles. And then on my third pass, I'll come in through the center, just just to get the center areas. Even though when you come at an angle, it does get the flat part, but and it's pretty quick. It's not always, this is probably the easiest thing you could ever do. Instead of using the old method, and you can always use a brush, when you need to fix little oversprays or just things like that. On these, same idea. I would just take what I did here. This is just my approach. I would take two pieces and put them maybe about a maybe about a, what is that, 4 inches apart, whatever, and I would come from this angle. That way I can get this side of it, and also this side of it, of two pieces at once. That way I'll come at it from one angle, and then once I return, I'll go to the other side and come at it from the other angle to get the other side, the other side of both pieces at the same time. Keeping in mind that some of the overspray is still falling. And then what I'll do is I'll join them. So here I have all these pieces, and then I'll join the two, and I'll go at the center just to try to get the grooves. I've noticed that with this right now, even though I did get the sides, I noticed that there's still some parts that it's not well covered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do every long parts, and then I'm going to join them all together like the way I have them here. And I just have to do this part, which didn't have another piece. So I'm painting this. I'm going on this piece from this angle, and then once I reach back there, I'll come back and move to the other side of this piece, long piece, the fluted one I think it's called, and come back just to get the side, and then I'll come back at the center, and it won't cover everything at here because you have a lot of groove. Then I'll join them together. I'll do one spray. That's one way of doing it. I still have, so basically I've done all this and all this and all these, and this should be another, you know, I still got to do these shorter pieces, which are about 7 or 8 feet long. And I still got to do these long parts, but this should not take me more than, so all this job, you know, I feel like it's going very quick. It's very efficient. It's painless. It's effortlessly. It's very not as work intensive as the old method. And then after that, once I get all done with all these parts, I still have other little parts to do, which shouldn't take me that much. So this is what I'm saying. If you have, you have to paint, and if you can avoid using the brush or the foam or the whatever other method there are, avoid it at all possibles. Invest in a tool like that. I'm not trying to do a promo for Wagner, but it really, but it really does speed up the job. I actually have a bigger sprayer, a bigger sprayer for bigger jobs, but for this type of job, it's kind of a smaller thing, so I rather use that. And this thing, you can use it for other projects in your home. So this is the way to do it. This is the way, if you want to save time, save money, because you're not paying somebody else or a group of people to do it, and you want to, this is the way to do it, okay?